Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping. Today's video I am doing another challenge. If you've seen my video last week, I can't remember what day it is, I will link it below, but I revealed the Counterfeit Kit Challenge and what I had selected for that kit. So if you're not aware, the Counterfeit Kit Challenge is they select a kit or a collection by a well-known designer, and then our challenge is to recreate that kit using it as inspiration and pull from our stash. So the kit was from 49 Market, and it was a tropical one with lots of tropical flowers and birds and all sorts of things like that. So I'll link the video below where I reveal what was in the kit they chose, and then what I chose from my stash to recreate the vibe basically of what they selected. And then the idea is to use your kit all month and create as many layouts as you can from it. And they also do challenges throughout the month. So the first challenge has just come out, and it is to document yourself and something you love doing. So normally as scrapbookers, we are always behind the camera taking the photo, and if you're like me, you have very few photos of yourself. So the idea is to get the other side of the camera and get photos of yourself doing what you love and that sort of things like that, and then document it. So I went through my photos and it took me ages to find one. I had lots of photos of what I love doing, but not of me doing it, if that makes sense. So I like cross-stitching. I had lots of photos on my cross-stitch. Photos of the food that I've cooked, but not actually me cooking or me cross-stitching type of thing. So I found this one. I went, well, this is pretty good because I love going on holidays, like don't we all? But I also like going day trips to places close to home. And going to not theme parks necessarily with rides and things, but attractions. So like your old historic villages, your zoos, your bird parks, all that sort of thing. So this is a good representation of what I like to do on a weekend, basically. Here I am at the Currumbin Bird Sanctuary on the Gold Coast, and I'm holding a tray of special mix that the rosellas and the lorikeets come and eat, and it's amazing. There's hundreds of them, come a couple of times a day. People stand around with these bowls of this syrup, and they'll land on your head, on your arms, and their claws are sharp, I tell you. But they're just so beautiful, and to be so close to wild animals is awesome. So that's a photo of me holding the tray, feeding the birds, and that's just what I love to do. One of the things I love to do. Anyway, so that's the photo I'm scrapping and the story behind it. What I am using is this piece of paper from Echo Park. It is Victoria Gardens collection, and this particular one is called Blooming Blossoms, and 2011. So you've all probably seen this in your stash. You've used it years and years and years ago, but my stash is extensive. So that is the paper I'm using. I'm going to mat it differently using two 6x6 papers. Obviously I'll trim them down. And I've sort of got my inspiration from this sketch here. Hopefully I'll bring it up, you'll be able to see it. It's from November 2022 page maps, and it's this one here where you've got the photo, and then basically you've got your title and embellishments down the left hand side, and then just a piece of patterned paper behind the photo, and a lot of it is white space. So I don't have a trim to go up here or a trim to go there, but because it's a sketch, you can do as much of it as you want, recreate it as closely as you want, or just take one or two elements from it and run with it. So that is the inspiration that I am going to recreate. I've already picked out my title, Love These Days, because I love those days where you go and do something like that. It's really cool. My little bunch of embellishments, I'm not going to make it big and amazing, this page. It's going to be quite simple because I am going to leave room for some journaling. I'm not going to put journaling on the back of this one. I think I'll put it on the front, but I won't do it yet. I will do that at a later stage. And then I'll probably put on these green rhinestones. So that's what I'm doing. Let's get this page started. Okay, there's my finished page. I love how delicate it is. Like, I really love these embellishments. They are by Minte. Vacation range, I think it is. Yeah, so I was really surprised I could make such a delicate page with what I had in my kit, because I had picked a lot of bright things. So I was really surprised that this came out okay. The one thing I didn't realise though, when I added all my embellishments, I covered up the second edge of this down here, but anyway, you can see a tiny bit there, but it just looks like an extra band on top. But anyway, that's it, and that is my first page using my counterfeit kit for the month of June, and I believe there's like 2 or 3 other challenges to come, so I'm looking forward to doing those. If you want to get in and take part in the fun, then I will link the group below and also their blog. And yeah, I encourage you to jump on and have a go. It's lots of fun. If you've liked this page, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and hit that bell so you know when my next video comes out. Thank you so much for watching, and have a scrap happy day. Bye bye.